Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have for you a Japanese comic book store. It's a build that I wanted to do for a very long time. I hope you enjoy it and like it. If you do, please click like and subscribe. We're going to begin, so get comfy, grab a coffee, and let's build. Let's build this comic book store. So I'm going to start with the basic shape, I think. It's basically, I'm following an image. I'll try to put it up around the screen so you can see what I'm seeing. It's kind of like a drawing, and I'm gonna use it to have some idea of what to do, how to build it. Okay, so we're gonna start like that. I think it's gonna be at a lower height because I don't know, feel made more sense. And then on the inside, it doesn't have many partitions, but it does have kind of like a split level thing. And I'm gonna do it now because I hate when this happens. Platforms just decide to delete themselves. Maybe one more. And then this goes, I think I'm gonna put it all the way. Okay. And that's going to be for a 1, 2. It's for a stair that it's 3 stairs-ish. Oh. Well, I think that may work. We can make it more separate. I think it will go. Okay, so now we're gonna close this. And oh, great. We're pitch black again. Let me add some lights so we're not just in the dark. Okay, there we go. And then I think this goes more around here-ish. You know that the Sims and reality, it's kind of not the same thing, so kind of hard to measure. And then it's gonna be, it has like a partition here, which goes, no, it goes all the way to there. Yeah. Okay. And here we have the stairs up, which is gonna be interesting because you technically enter from here. So that's gonna be interesting to make. Because if then I add the stairs here to go upstairs, and you come from there, I cannot add a door here. That's why building from anything, any like drawing or anything like that, it's kind of hard because it's never gonna see, like the door, it's floating. It doesn't look like floating-ish, like it's not that terrible, but maybe. Can I add stairs down? No, because it's gonna clip there. Okay, and I will clip the other stairs. Okay. So have to put these up. I think that should work. We'll have to try it. But I think that should work. And this maybe will make it all the way or make this smaller. I'm not sure. We'll see. Usually I will try something a little bit first and then I kind of build it. But sometimes I'm just like, well, we'll wing it. It's fine. We're having fun all together, so it's okay. It's gonna be fine. It's like the meme from Rose Keller. I'm fine. I don't know why I'm always so high and squeaky. I'm fine. But yeah. Okay. Foundation. Let's add a little bit. It's a wood, but it's kind of hard to do just wood in The Sims. I mean, we could do that one. Yeah. Also, I usually do the. If it's not landscaping, I usually do it before. So I think we're gonna go kind of simple-ish. Let's go for stone. And there's the sidewall slabs. Because I don't think there's anything that it's really similar to this here, which is a shame. Because anything that may look like it, like if you go here, it's just too white or like too textured. Yeah. I do like this kind of one for, I think this one could be nice for like literally the kind of like entrance to the place. Maybe in a more, in a lighter color. But then the rest is mostly concrete. But I don't know. It looks so white. Maybe we go just like actual concrete. Just makes sense. I think I'm gonna go around and then do some landscape in there. So let's put this like that for now. And then we'll decide. I was thinking about maybe doing kind of like Japanese stairs, those that go right. Kind of like if there was a bigger, taller thing here, but I'm not sure. Okay, so like that, and then for the top, it's gonna be just square. There we go. So this one's gonna be smaller too. I really like that. Cute little building. We may add kind of like a smaller thing here, but we'll see. Okay. One of the first things that I'm going to do is add the roof here. Gonna go here. Oh. Thank you. There we go. So this, I don't know how was this week for you guys. For me, it was kind of like a nice week. Chill one. Kind of needed it. I read a lot, which was really nice. I feel like it's one of my, like the things that I love to do, and I wasn't able to do it that much. So I think I want just like the extra thing. I don't want the whole roof, if that makes sense. And we're gonna use this one. Well, in the picture, it's kind of like more like a metal, kind of like that, but maybe this one kind of looks like that-ish. Like it goes down. It's more of this material, but it goes down. Maybe we'll use this one. Maybe, I think we're gonna go maybe this one, actually. Yeah. I'll say it's the closest. And then this will, the trim always helps. I think it's more brownish. Maybe, yeah, that one. That one's perfect. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so for the door, the image is open, obviously, but we don't have that in The Sims. You have it in CC if you like, but it's not, you know. So I'm looking for a door. Oh, yesterday when book shopping, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna share with you. It's like we're. You have coffee, I have coffee. We're talking to our friends, and yesterday was perusing books, and basically I saw a book that says the title was "I'm looking for a man in finance," and I literally just had the meme in my head all day long, and the music, and now I have it again. So I think we're gonna go with kind of like the seasons pack. I mean, it's the world we're in, so it will make sense. I don't think we're gonna find like it will be lovely if it was something like that, but I would like to have it like open, if I'm honest. So maybe we can do a cheaty sheet and then add a kind of like an open, kind of like this one, like that, and then add the door here, which is gonna be a window. So it feels like it's a door that it's open. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. So I'm looking for some big windows, actually, as big as I can find them. Like these will be nice, but they're really modern and they don't scream Japanese comic books, at least not to me. I do have these ones, which may work. Oh, yeah. bb.moveobjects. Important to have it on all times. Yeah, I think that may work. We may need to change the color of that, but that may be nice. Or maybe this one, actually. It'll be nice if it's not broken. Maybe this one instead of the other one. Just the other one, it has you cannot see anything. So maybe this one will be better. You have more window. I like it. I may need to tweak a little bit the color of these. Yeah, that's nice. There's not that much of a difference. It may overlap a little bit, but I think that's fine. And then I will need something smaller, which can actually maybe just be this one. I would like something that it's more like this, but I don't think we have. It's the same. No, it's not as tall, which I mean could be fine. Maybe the problem is gonna be they're not gonna match at all. They never match. Why will they match? I truly miss the scenery color thingy, color wheel. Maybe actually kind of like that. That looks nice. I do like that. Yeah. Like that it's kind of open but closed at the same time. Yeah. So I think we're gonna go really quick. And we're gonna change the color of the foundation. So it just matches a little bit better with what we have. And for the things, I think we need something else because they do feel like they're kind of, it's not gonna let me. I feel like it's floating a little bit. I don't like that, but I guess it's gonna be okay. And then for the actual, I don't know if to add the ones on top. The ones on top are going to be just more, just basic windows, I think. It would be nice if they were kind of on the ROM, but maybe these ones. This kind of matches the thing and the image. So maybe, and I have the idea of like putting like big tree. I don't know, maybe this one kind of here. I don't want it to clip, like to be seen inside. I think that's fine. Okay, now for the wallpaper, I'm thinking siding. Maybe, yeah. It's vertical in this case, but I guess it could be horizontal too. I don't know. Maybe I don't want it to have like wood, more wood tone-ish. But at the same time, the ones that I have seen, because I was looking at several like comic book stores and stuff, many of them are just they are concrete, so they don't have. They're just concrete, basically. Maybe something like that. But I do like the more wood feel to it. The thing is, like, it may feel really modern-ish. Then we can go for more like this roof on top, so it still matches a little bit. This one feels better, but at the same time, I don't know. I think my problem with it is like I want it to feel kind of warm, but at the same time, oh, this is sissy. Oh God, no. It's not bad, but it's just a lot. Yeah, let's go back to side. Maybe we could do half and half. Like the top part can be just. Maybe we can do. I think I do like the other one, if I'm honest. Oh, maybe this. Oh, cats and dogs surprise me many a times. Because sometimes, I don't know, I think it's a pack that gets like a bad rap. It's like, why do we even have that pack? But like Brindle Bay, it's a very good place to build. Like I love Brindle Bay to build. And many people do like whole worlds in Brindle Bay, and they're so cute. But then also, then you have, I think it'll be paint, plaster, go for plaster. But then you have, like other things from the pack there. It's true that it's not great. You're like, I guess mostly for the kids. Like the kid didn't make sense, just put it on the pack. But yeah, I don't know. So maybe plaster, but I want like something that it's like more textured. I remember having, I don't know if it was wallpaper. No, it has to be paint. More like the stucco. Where is my stucco? I think plaster. Maybe. Oh, I like that actually. I don't think I've never used this kind of plaster before, but I like it. Okay, and now we're gonna put the roof on it. think we're gonna go pretty close to this one. I kind of wanted to be more modern, but at the same time blend into, the actual world, which is something that I usually don't do. I don't make it kind of mesh on the world. I will usually, I don't know. I'll usually just make it my own. Okay, and we're gonna use, I think I'm gonna use the same one down. Should be something darker. And again, we're on the hunt on the one that matches the most. This one, I think. Gonna be this one. Yeah, I like it. Maybe we could do like a very thin trim around it. Yeah, I like that. It went all around. Fantastic. Okay. I like it. Nice. Okay, so now that we have kind of like the exterior, I know I didn't do the other windows, but I usually wait for the inside. If I'm not copying something 100%, then I'll just wait to see how the inside looks and then, do the things. So now that we have the basic area, we're going to go inside. Once the inside is done, I'm just gonna go outside to just finish a few things. And we'll probably leave space here to maybe add another thing in there, or maybe I'll put the stairs for now and then we'll see what we can do. If you have any idea what we could do right here beside up comic book stores, please tell me. I would love to come back to this one and just, make a complete lot. Okay. So let's go inside. For inside, I'm not sure if I did it too small, so that sometimes happens. We have space, so it's okay. We can just make it bigger. So for flooring, it's we're gonna use. Actually, I'm tempted to actually go with cats and dogs again. I tell you, I use this pack more than I will care for. I don't know what it is, but I do use, apart from the, obviously you use the beds, cats, all the cats and dog stuff. But like, I do use a lot of the things from it. Maybe this one, although they are like normal stairs. I don't have this CC one. They're actually very cool. This is from the pack. This is the Nostalgia pack. I'm not sure. Nostalgia. It's from Nostalgia. Is from a Wing Llama, which I love her stuff, and she has. If you want to, also I can do a video of the CC that I love the most. And she will probably be in it for many, many, many things. So I may actually use this for here. Although I don't know if it probably doesn't fit. We'll just go with basic normal stairs. I would like some that are maybe these ones. This one, I think it will match better, but maybe those ones. And we do need to do something with the platform. Maybe I don't want to do much. It's going to be actually covered by many books. So I think, okay. Let's see, because I downloaded some the manga. It's gonna be so cool. I downloaded the manga from Simila. So I need there was a book shelf here. These these ones are the nostalgia ones, I think. And this one is the one. Probably go. It's all pretty light. So what is the difference between this one and it says a little bit lighter. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go. They're pretty light on the photo, but maybe these ones. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put these ones here, and then yeah, it's gonna clip a little bit. I think we're gonna have to use Alt for placing them, but it's okay. It's no bother. I think they do go all the way, so maybe I'm gonna start here and see how many I can stack. I think I think I want to do one more, and then I feel like it's okay if they kind of overlap. If I put different ones here, I think it should be fine. For that space, would like to put something that it's more disheveled, not so perfect. Like not as disheveled as that, but maybe these ones. The problem is that they do clash a lot because the other ones look like more alpha and these ones do not look like that. Maybe I'll do like the smaller ones here. In the image, they are like bigger. So they go to the stairs. So maybe I'm going to leave it like that because if I do add another one, it's gonna, well, maybe they're built like that. Like, will it be really weird? They are clipping though. I don't love that. Maybe we'll put something else here. I don't know what. Maybe we can find like a stack of books and just stack them to the sky. We could do that. Okay. So first, I think I'm gonna add all the first, I'm gonna add all the shelves and everything. So I have that done. I don't have to worry about it. So it basically has 4 of them in the middle. Also, this idea, like the building the comic bookstore, I had it for a very long time. I mean, I don't consider it an idea, just a wish to like build it. Just had it for a long time. But then I watched a K-drama, and it's basically, now I'm not gonna remember the name. I'm gonna put it in the comments if I remember. Wait, I think it was True Beauty, and it basically, like, she loves going to a bookstore, and he loves coming to the bookstore, and the whole premise. Here comes a spoiler. So if you have not watched it and want to watch it, don't listen to this part. Skip like 2 minutes. Well, not 2 minutes. A minute. But basically, she's like pretty and then puts a lot of makeup and is in love with him in school. But then when she goes to the bookstore, of course, she goes like all hoodie, no makeup. And he doesn't think it's the same person, which to me, it's still insane. But yeah. So they spend a lot of time in the comic bookstore. And it's very, very similar to this one. So yeah. Also, I think I'm gonna add kind of like extras in front of the bookshelves. It may look weird, but I have seen these in several places where they will have like books behind, but then they have kind of like a few shelves where the books, like the comics, are on top of them. So let's try to emulate that. I know that right now it looks like just like a lot of shelves, nothing else, just shelves. I'm trying to leave enough space to walk through. Let's hope it works. And then on the front, I was thinking more like a table of like last editions, new things and stuff. Maybe that one doesn't have to be the same as the shelves, but it'll be nice if it's similar-ish. Maybe this one. It would be nice if it was a more skinny table, because I feel like it's gonna eat a lot of the space. And yeah, maybe it's gonna be too much. But I don't really want a table there. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Like it fits the space. But then I don't know if it's a lot. I'm not sure about the table. Maybe some of these ones, like accent tables, but they're taller. Yeah, I think it's gonna be better if it's one of the taller ones, but it's not actually a table, just a console table. Too pretty. Need something more kind of basic, so that it looks nice. Maybe this one. That's too tiny. Oh, this one could work. Maybe. It does look really perfect-ish. I don't want anything like really. Maybe this one. Maybe that one. If not, we'll come back to it later. Maybe we can make it another color so it doesn't. Yeah, something like that. So now we have that. We'll add obviously something here, but I want to focus on the desk for him. He does has one, but I think I can fit two probably. Can I? Yes. They superpose a little bit, but I think it'll be fine. And then we're gonna use desk here. No, I love using the kitchen counters for this. Just makes it more realistic in a way. Now if that makes sense, but I do like, there's one of the counters, this one I think it is, that I really like for doing these things. It will go to him? Probably will. Wouldn't it? Do I do two? No. So it's gonna be too clump. It's gonna have to be one. And just a little seating area. Probably this one? Yeah. I tried to find, to the best of my ability, some like kind of Japanese Korean kind of like convenience store food to have around, like clutter, for him to be like, just chilling there. But you can see, I don't know, like he's eating and reading comic books while he sells comic books. But it was impossible to find. All of it was like with payment, which I totally get. Like, I'll totally get that. But at the same time, I was like, yeah, I just want like a little piece of like rice with something, please. But yeah, it was kind of hard. I want to put something here. Maybe we can even. Yeah, I think we're gonna add kind of like an extra one here. Yeah. So we're gonna need a cash register. I have this one. Ah, love that. I'm gonna use it. And then an actual one in case you do want to make this like an actual bookstore. I think maybe with businesses, you could. Like you pay entrance fees and then you put for them to just like read. I guess it technically should work. I think it'd be like it would be a series that I will watch. Like, girl goes to a small town and like opens a library. A library, a bookstore. Yeah. Well, so we have the basic kind of shape. Or I realize we don't have anything on the walls. Maybe this looks nice actually. And this one is easy too, but this one I think it's too much. I do think for the comic book store, I don't think they will have many things. Like, you know what I mean? It will be pretty. Maybe we could use the ones from. I think there's a few, but it's wallpaper. No, I thought we had. Maybe it's paneling. These ones. Maybe we could go with these ones. Yeah, this looks nice. Okay, so we have the lower floor, the entrance kind of done-ish, as in we need to fill this with books, but I think we need to keep going because we have a lot of shelves to place. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain. It's okay. I think I'm gonna try and put a railing or something there. Is it bigger? Oh, it's bigger. Is it gonna? Yeah, it's creeping upstairs. I'm gonna have to lower this one. And why? What? Why? Because of this? I don't get it. Why is not working now? Huh. It's working there. Sometimes Sims has these things that I just do not get. Okay. It's okay. Let's keep going. So all this wall is gonna be full of shelves. I don't think I can. Yeah. Just clips a little bit, but I think it's fine. They're gonna be a little bit superposed, as in they were kind of like. Yeah, and now this is really tall. Okay, there. It's fine. We're fine. We're gonna be fine. And then it does have, I think I'm going to do, I don't know if to do 2 or do 4. Because I feel like if I do 4, maybe I can do just like that. Maybe like that. That should work. I'm going to leave these open, I think, because we just have the stairs. So it's going to be like a lot. And now we just need to cover it with books. With so many comics. Yeah, so many. So I'm going to start and then edit it a little bit. So it goes a little bit faster. We're back. I know for you it's been a few seconds because I'm gonna put this really fast just because it was kind of a lot of books. I don't know if some of you will have liked to watch the whole thing, but it was kind of a lot. So just decided to get on it with it and then, come back. When it was, it's mostly done. I have this little section to be done. The books, the comic books from Simulan can say that they're freaking amazing. Like they clip so well. They're so easy to use. I'm also using Kiki B. books that she did for the Citrus Room set, which they are kind of bigger-ish. They don't look as much as comic book, but I don't know. It feels like it just adds a little bit, so it's not as empty. And the ones from Simila, they stack on each other, which I found that it's really cool. So you don't have to be using like anything. And then I'm just changing them. So what I did was just use all the same ones. So I just used same books as you can see here. And then you're gonna select. So I'll say these ones are from this series and these ones are from this series and kind of going like that. So it just feels like they're different books, obviously. So yeah, this one I think I'm gonna try and put it there. See if it doesn't clip that much on it. I don't think it will. He's reading. And then I think I have a few of these ones that has less colors and stuff, so they look more similar. But yeah, so let's finish the bookshelves. In here, I'm gonna just add one of these ones. Oh, like that. I don't think that everything has to be ultra done and stuff like that. I feel like it can be like spaces. I do think it will be cool to have a few of them like on the top of the bookshelves, like extra series and books that are kind of like hanging in there. It's gonna be a little bit superfluous, but I think it's gonna be, it'll be fine. You know, just a little bit extra so it looks like more lived in, let's say. Like there's books everywhere. Maybe not those ones. Maybe just do like big books. So these ones are like, I find like the KKB ones are very good for just looking kind of like messy. But I do love how the manga ones look. Like they look really, really cool. So we have our kind of thing. I would like to put like a railing-ish there. I was looking and he has a wall, but I'm not sure a wall will be that great. So maybe we could just use something. Oh, that's huge. Something smaller than that. Kind of like that. It's kind of like separate areas. Maybe this one in like a light color. Oh, my Sims is kind of freezing a little bit. God, please no. Maybe I think that one will be a good one. It just feels kind of like separate areas. Doesn't feel like floaty. This one could also be a good one, actually. But I like that you can see from one place, one side to the other. And it's not as covered, let's say. I would like to put something like this, but like this is huge. Why does it get so huge? Well, we'll leave it like that. And then I do feel like we need just a few please. Yeah, that's the only thing with these things. Like they clip really easy. They're too well made. So they clip really fast to the place. And it's like, please, I'm trying to mess it up. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like that. We'll probably add a few of them here too. Okay, and now Let's decorate a little bit. I do feel like it needs a little bit of grunge, like not a lot of grunge, just a teensy bit, like that. You know, like a little thing. For posters, will be nice probably to have kind of like a little bit of this, which is kind of like food and stuff. You know, like from other vendors that are on the same street or something. So they just share it with each other. And then I would like to go. She had posters. Oh my God. An Inuyasha poster. Oh, I used to love this manga. Love it. It's been on my list to rewatch it for a very, very, very long time. So maybe we do like a wall here that has these like keychains, and I have to say that I don't know what the other ones are, but I know what Inuyasha is. Oh, used to love it. I need to rewatch it. I don't know where I will be able to find it though, but okay, so we have these ones. Do we have any more that are like different? Here it's gonna be hard. Maybe could I think I can. Let's just put it there. Okay, nice. And then I'm not sure if I want to add. It'll be nice. I used to have something that I used for the laundromat that I made that was kind of like what's it called? It was like a prices thing, like you see all the prices for the machines and stuff. So I used to have that, but I think I took it off. These ones are so cool. Oh God, Kiki. I have to go with Kiki. I have to. And maybe, yeah, I think what I'm missing are like smaller things to put on the window for like prices or open times, stuff like that. But I think it's gonna be hard. I used to have more, but maybe here, like these are like posters. But oh God, I forgot. I forgot to add books here. That's what happened when you don't see the other side. That happens. You don't see this side because I was looking this way. I totally forgot, and I have a completely empty shelf. Well, you can do these shelves with me, because the other ones I did them really quick and fast, trying to finish as fast as I could, kind of. So we can do these ones together. I literally just smash things like that. I'm like, okay, this here, that there. Let's put a few of these ones here. And like I feel that more it doesn't look perfect, the better it is. Because if it looks really, really perfect, it's not reality, is it? Like on a comic book store, like I don't think everyone's kind of perfect, so I think it'll be fine. Like that, and then we'll change these ones a little bit. Okay, and then we'll add a few. Now it doesn't want to clip on top. We'll put these ones here. And maybe one of the pigs here. Oh, there we go. Maybe one of these ones. Yeah. Okay, so now we really are done with the entrance. We still need to do the outside, but we have the entrance. And so we're gonna go upstairs. Upstairs, I think it's gonna be kind of fast-ish because I'm gonna do a very simple one room. He lives upstairs. So he has the comic book store and he lives upstairs. So, oh, we lost our outside and probably the top ones. Yeah, top one stays the same. Oh. Okay. So we cannot have books here. Maybe we can put them. Yeah, I'm gonna delete them. I just don't feel like having books clip on the thing. So is that one clipping? No, that one's small enough. Okay. So we're gonna leave it like that. And I think I'm gonna use the same railing to put it here. Protect so we do not die going up the stairs. I have to say that they do feel like very big stairs for. Oh, God. They feel like very big stairs for just like a very small place, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, so we have these to work with. Mind you, we do need to add a bathroom. I used to forget all the 4x4. Yeah, 4x4 should be fine. I used to forget all the time. Like, I tell you, I will do a complete build, full on build, and I will forget that it needs a bathroom. How could I forget that? I'm not sure, but I used to do that pretty frequently. I feel like that's enough. I'm putting too many. And then we're gonna do some saucer lights. Today we're low-key, low energy. Just chilling. So I think the easiest is gonna be to do the bed. Maybe it's not easy obvious, but yeah. For bed, I do see him sleeping on the floor, which is a very normal thing to do. Well, they do have futons. Futons. I used to have not a futon per se. It was like a low bed, like really on the floor kind of bed. Not on the floor, but very close to the floor. Okay, here it is. So here's the mattress, and this goes on top. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put it here. There we go. Then I have all this. I had to I found it by just searching by CC, and then it was one of the first things that came up. So I do have in the CC. I found this, which could be the nice thing to use. The thing is, like, it's in English and it says hot dogs, juice, oranges, potatoes, ground beef, celery, onions, and ice cream. So I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be great. Maybe we could do. I don't feel like doing posters or things like that. Maybe I don't know. Oh, no, this one is. It's not that one. It's this one. Maybe Maybe something like this. It's actually really cool now that I look at it. So we'll have that one. And then, yeah, I think that will look nice. Okay. I did forget to add a few things. I didn't saw them on the thingy, so I just want to add them here. It's like a soda can, like an anime soda can. This is huge. This feels like it should be that size. This is massive. Okay, but it's fine. And then I do have these like anime dolls, like the Funko kind of thing. So I think we should, you know, have a few of them around, keeping us company in the shop. They're so cute. I would love to know where they're from. Jujutsu Kaisen, blind box, Nobara. It does say that it's like a high poly, so please don't lag my game. I beg ya. It will be really bad. This is a manga platform. I tell you, I don't love CC, and then I I don't even see it. Ooh, we do need a fan. This is so cool. Okay, we're gonna have one. Probably the smaller one. For the smaller one, it's gonna clip on everything. But maybe we could have it here. Just move this. We can delete that. We'll have it facing our guy, which is chilling. Boom, boom. I'm sorry. That might have sound really weird just to hear to hear it. Yeah, sorry. Has everything. Manga, Pocky Snacks box. Wall. Shut up. This is so nice. Sounds like flowers coming out it. Okay. Sorry. Got really distracted. That's gonna happen more than you can imagine. So bear with me. Okay? That's gonna happen plenty of times. So we're gonna have I like this door for the bathroom is a good door. And I'm gonna do the kitchen here. So this is more like a chilling area. I don't know. It makes sense in my bed and in my head, and at the same time it doesn't because it's besides the toilet. So it does and it doesn't. But it's okay. I think we're gonna go with the same counters. No. They don't look good. Maybe go with the snow escape. They look really not fancy is not the word that I'm looking, but it does feel weird to put like a sink on a counter like that. But maybe these ones. Yeah. That looks nice. And we're gonna do sink. I really love this one because it has like plates in it. Feels like more Lipton. And then we're gonna need, maybe we'll move the window to be here. And I'm gonna need another one of these ones. It's gonna be really close to the bed, but it's gonna have to work. And then for the stove, we're gonna go base game. I don't think he needs to have it like bad. Just not like fancy. He doesn't cook as much, you know? A bowl of ramens. a few nigiris. Yeah, I think that's fine. We're gonna do need an alarm, and it'll be nice to have some sort of. Well, we need a hood. We always use the same one, but it just, I don't know, kind of matches. And then maybe we can do the same. Are these ones? They look really bad. They're not that ones, are they? They are. I think they are. Maybe we can just go like, they don't have too much. It looks a little bit better. So you can cook, space to cook. Yeah. We're not gonna add many things for him, but he mostly spends his time downstairs, not upstairs. So we'll just gonna add a cute plant. I would like to add something on the top of the refrigerator because I think it may look nice. Maybe some cereal boxes. They look pretty run down, but it may look okay. I don't know. What do you guys have on top of the refrigerator? Mine is a built-in, so I cannot put literally anything on top of it. But VHS tape. I don't know what to put on top. Usually will be like some fruit or kind of like this thing on top. Maybe this could actually be a good thing to have stored there. And then, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the kitchen. I'm not gonna add many things. I'm gonna add my poster. Well, if you have seen any of my videos, I always put one thing in all my houses. Doesn't matter the theme. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anything. I put it always. It makes me happy. And is this. I usually do cat, and sometimes I go green, sometimes I go yellow. Depends on the theme. But it always is there. I know, I think it's my most used item on all of the Sims. Literally on all of them. This will be like, yeah, my most used. And then I don't think he will have, like, he owns a manga store, so for sure he likes it. I mean, it'd be really sad if he didn't. So we're gonna add a few posters to his wall. I think they're looking very staged, but it's fine. We're gonna put posters everywhere. I already put that one. I didn't put this one, did I? No. Maybe that. Yeah, it looks nice. So we have the bed. We could give him a rock for under the bed. This will actually kind of cute for this. But I don't feel like putting anything for the sink this time. This feels no. Maybe for rocks it's kind of hard because on one side I'm like, I want something, this feels weird. Maybe we go plain. Yeah, I know. Maybe it's too plain, but it's okay. Maybe, yeah. And here it's gonna be kind of like a chilling area. We can do a little bit TV. I wanted to say we put on a TV. Me, yeah. This can be a little bit. I do like this one. I know it's a kind of broken-ish, but it looks really cool. And then I do have from. Oh wow! I mean, yes, TVs used to be like that. I think I'm gonna use just a base game one. I know there's no reason to use this TV and not put him like a flat screen. You know what? On this time, we're gonna do the flat screen. I know. I really like these ones. They look prettier, but it's okay. Yeah, and he will probably he'll probably sit more on the floor. Maybe actually, instead of these, we're gonna do one of the sittings with the heating underneath. Those for winter has to be amazing. I think they are in the outside ones. No. Where are they? They're considered a sofa, right? They are considered a table? Are they considered a table? I think they're considered a table. Yes, they are. Okay. So, yes, I like this more. Let's see which colors do we have to choose from. I think we're gonna go with blue. Yeah. So we're gonna have this, plenty of space around. With a little TV, and I would like to add something here. He will probably have more comic books himself, right? Maybe we could go blue or reddish. This is red. Wait, I think I downloaded the one that says like no kind of hard colors or something like that, like vibrant colors. So the vibrant colors are not vibrant, which makes sense. Maybe we just go like that. We do 3 of them. Yeah. And of course, we're going to use the same one. It makes sense, right? Okay. So we're going to add a few knickknacks. Like that. I think this, it's pretty common to have like all the same, how are they called? All the same series, like together. So when I'm selecting this one, like, I don't know, yellow, I'm trying to select like the same one on the other one. So it just feels like a collection. Okay. And I don't know, one that I have not, I'm not sure which one I've done, which one I haven't. So gonna add more books on top and more comics and more comics on this side. Change this like that. Okay. So that will be it. It will be nice to, well, he should have a, this is an end table. It could look nice here, actually. Yeah. Although we could go, I like this. I'm gonna keep it. Night, light for night. Let's go. Let's go. I like that. It's really chill, really, really chill area to sleep. And then maybe some, I don't know. I don't feel like adding posters per se, but he needs something on his bed. It looks really like sad. So we're gonna go with, where are the ones that are like, maybe we could do kind of like something like this. Yeah. And then for his bed, I don't know what I'm looking exactly for. So I want something that kind of like, I don't want more comics, more like a painting. Maybe we could do one of these ones. This one's nice. Yeah. Do something like that. Maybe we could add another window. Will that look weird from the outside? Not really. So, window it is. Oh, no. Keep it that way. We have a lot of dead space though, which could be used for something. Maybe we can give him kind of like a hobby, something like that. What hobby should we give him? Be like more indoor activities. Indoor activities. We could give him. Maybe we can put something here because I will usually do like a dining table, but it feels weird because he can eat here. So here, I'll usually do an island. Maybe yes. No, actually, I think I'm gonna give him a desk. Now that I think about it, because he doesn't have one, and I think it will be nice. Maybe here. I mean, could be here. Will make sense because it's a window. But at the same time, we'll be kind of in the middle. And I'm maybe thinking of adding more of these ones. Actually, let me copy that. I think I'm gonna add 2 more. I'm like encasing the table. Okay, here. So this goes more in the middle. Yeah, I like that. And then let's add the chair. Something comfy, but not really big, because then it's gonna look kind of weird-ish. Like imagine using this. I mean, you could. It just look weird. So maybe I do like these ones. It'd be nice if it's closer to the wood I'm using, but maybe I'll just change this wood. Like, yeah. So now we can give him a computer, like a laptop. Computers are really, really expensive. So you can I think a laptop. So you can always delete the build. I do feel like at this time and age, like Sims should come with the like computer inside the game. Like it's really because you need it. I know that they have their phones. I know, but it's not the same. Because with your phone, I mean you can do plenty of things, but I don't feel like it will be the same, It just I don't know. It should come with a computer. Let's add some more clutter on the desk. Maybe some pens. And then I always add kind of like boxes, but they always clip weird. But I do like to add them. They feel like it gives this idea that it's more lived in and stuff, which I like. And he'll probably, I hate this. Why can you not go here? You can't. Fine. Fine. You fight me. It's okay. Maybe, no. Maybe these actually will be there. Because we're in a comic book. Let's pretend this is a comic book. Okay, so we'll have that. And then we do not have a dresser. So maybe this teeny tiny place will be the best for the dresser. Has to be a really skinny one. So we'll have to go. Yeah, we'll have to go. Ecolife? No. Tiny Living? It's really hard to remember all of them. But I think so he has something. And then we can add like a little plant on top of it so it looks cuter. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. I don't know if I will add much more. So we have the PC, we have dresser. I do need to fill this and don't leave it empty. So let's add a few more comics here around. And then we have the bed. So I think the only thing we'll be missing will be the bathroom, which we can do pretty easy and fast. I feel like bathrooms is the last thing that I do because it makes sense. You don't take that long making a bathroom. I know this looks, I don't know, it feels kind of empty, but I kind of like it. And he does not have any shade. I'm tempted. Oh, those ones are not gonna work because they're gonna clip. I'll probably go. The thing that I don't like with the shades is that some of them are so huge that when you use them, it just covers all the window. And I kind of like seeing the window. Like, I don't want to cover it fully. So maybe we'll do a little privacy there. That one will leave it as it is. And actually, I don't think I'm gonna. Maybe this is very controversial. Let me know. But I don't feel I want to do a. Maybe these ones. Okay, I can do these ones. I remember using these ones for the last build. I don't know. It does feel like you should be able to see the window. It's a nice thing, you know? And all of them just cover the whole window. So you just see this all over. I don't like it. Well, so let's go for the bathroom. Actually, for the bathroom, I think I'm going to do this. Doing tiny. Doing tiny rooms is just really exhausting. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna do it really fast and really quick, and it's gonna take no time at all. So we're gonna do I'm doing the wrong one. Can it be there? I'm not sure if I'm clipping to the wall or not because I don't see the wall. But there should work. Should it? Yeah, should it. Okay. And then he can use this sink to clean his hands. So we're gonna do just a shower. And this is gonna be a wet room. So everything can get wet. Maybe if I put the toilet like that, I can do a really small sink. Like that. Should work. And everything is kind of like a wet room, so everything gets wet. Yeah. I think we're gonna do that. And then maybe we'll need the mirror. I don't know. I feel like bathrooms, if you don't do like a very fancy bathroom or something like that, you kind of you kind of go basic because I don't know. They're usually smaller rooms, so it doesn't make sense to have like a big thing on them because it's a bathroom. And then for the window cover, probably go with the same one. So the bathroom is done. Like it just needs to be functional. I will take more time if it was something like it's really important, but maybe that's one of the things that we could do, like a Japanese bathhouse. I would love to do one of those. So if you like the idea, please let me know. Appreciate all the comments. So this is done. Yeah. I don't feel like, we could add more clutter. That's sure. But I'm not sure how much clutter will I like to add. Maybe some like books or stuff. Kind of like at the end of the bed will look nice. But at the same time, like, need it? Probably not. VCR. Kida sounds like a guy who will have a VCR and like VC tapes. He does look like it. I mean, in my head, whatever I'm imagining of him, maybe we could have like a little. I'd like to add a tiny bit of extra stuff around, just makes it look better because not everything is perfect. And Clara, I think that makes that kind of more clear that if you're using clutter, it just feels like lived in. Okay, so I think we're done. That will be all for the inside, but we still need to do the outside though. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go to my very trusted show live edit objects so we can access debug. I still don't have the one that you can organize debug, so I'm probably gonna be looking at things and coming back when I have the things. I would like to have, wow, those are massives. But I think it will look cool to have one of these ones. Let's put it there. Okay. This side, it's kind of, I don't really know what to do with it because I thought of, you know what? We may try and do the stairs actually. Stone ones are the ones that are gonna look more like so, like that, maybe. We're gonna copy, paste it, copy, paste it. So now, technically, the stairs should have it. Okay, and then we'll just cover this with a wall. We'll do it like that. And yeah, also it will have to be like one and copy it and paste because I want the railing to go in between. You'll see what I mean. I know this doesn't make any sense, but bear with me. It's gonna look good. So I think we're gonna go yeah. Should be, yeah. There we go. That's feel weird because the stairs on the walls kind of make it a little bit strange, but hopefully It will look nice. Now we just need a fence. Tempted to go with these ones. It would have been a fence. It will be a railing. Sorry. Maybe no. Like those are so huge. These ones I think are the closest we're gonna get to it. That probably will be gray. That would it be like that? These ones, I think all of them are like too big. Maybe these ones, but these ones feel, I don't know. They're very industrial, but they don't look. I think I'm going to keep these ones. Okay. And then on fences, we're going to use the same ones to keep this going. Oh, God, I just opened my house. Like that. And then like that. This will go somewhere. You know, it's one of those things that it's not actually usable per se. You know, it just looks nice. Just makes it look more lived in. So now we can just add a fence, like a big fence, like this one. Oh, now here. Doesn't let me go all the way. Okay. So you can have more enclosure, and then here we can add anything we like. I really like the pink tree, so maybe we will probably, no, I think the smaller ones look nicer. We'll do that. Cover a little bit of the stairs. And then with the terrain tools, just make this look. Oh, no. Not that harsh, please. Less harsh. Maybe this one, actually. Maybe actually really big, so we can just do that. Okay. With that, we'll have kind of like a street. Okay. This was deleted. I don't know why. Oh. I want this here. There we go. So now we'll go to the book again. Go to the seasons, which we already are. And just gonna add a few tiny details so it just makes it look, you know, lived in, perfect. Not perfect, you know, but ooh, these ones are nice. Maybe we could have like that. Kind of like that. And then, oh God, I forgot these ones were so massive. I would like to add some, maybe these would make it more smaller. I do think we need a few of the ones for the, I think this, why is everything so huge? It'll be nice to have like a sign. Maybe one that doesn't look like it serves food as much. I had a big thought thinking if I should go back, like if I should do like big, like long videos like this one. And I do feel like I want to, but then I feel like maybe they're too long. So actually, let's go to sculptures because I feel like here we're gonna find more things. Maybe we should actually have a few of the bookshelves We can add maybe actually the black ones. We'll add a couple of them. Black ones, no. I regret that. Brown. I think we're gonna have the same ones of stones. Actually, we're gonna have the same ones as inside, but outside. With more books. I don't know how many books did I put today. Put a lot of books. But it's okay. We like it here. I mean, clutter takes time and patience. But when you do it, it usually just like, I don't know, makes everything look nicer. Okay, like that. Let's change the color of these. The green one, red. This will be a series. Black, white. Let's go with these ones. And these ones, probably blue. Skip that yellow. Okay, nice. A few plants, like little, maybe a small table will actually look really pretty here. I'm looking for like kind of like this. Maybe this one actually. Maybe that one. So we have more books in there. Or like a sculpture. Okay, I'm gonna add a couple of boxes, like extras, maybe like magazines or things like that. Oh God. The jumping. Maybe this will be like a place for like a tea set. Just the core. I think just the core looks nice too. And then on this side, I would like to frame the entrance a little bit. So maybe we do have one of these ones. Maybe just one. We don't need. I know that I'm using like a lot of them. But again, it's a comics bookstore. Maybe this one will just have this. It will make sense. This is for. Maybe we could have stationery. Doesn't. I don't know. Maybe one of these ones. Yeah. Okay, it's looking cute. It's looking cute. It does need plants. And the answer to how many is yes. All of them. I would like these ones. I need like the big ones. Like this. Yes. Kind of going in the window. Maybe creeping down. Yeah. Oh, I love this ficus tree. Yes, the ficus. Let's put it in there. And I think I'm just going to go to the ones from the game because hopefully they don't clip on me that much. You know what? I'm going to keep on this thing. This for the win. And I'm going to find a way that it doesn't look as weird. Hopefully. Maybe it goes like that. Yeah. Yeah. That looks okay. And then we'll just have kind of one here. just smaller. Okay, so we just have a few finishing touches. I do like to add a little bit of grunginess, a few cracks, so it looks more realistic. But here we are. Our comic book store, our Japanese comic book store is finished and done. Here we have the entrance, all done and dandy, looking really pretty. We are missing the cat just on the front, just so you know. And then we go inside. We'll have a man here just reading, eating ramen, and just having his best life. And then have the comic book store. And you can go upstairs. He loves the manga, which obviously. And then we have a really tiny one room apartment actually. And yeah, so this was the wheel for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it and you had a good time. I really hope to see you next time in next video. Please, if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments down below. If you could subscribe, it will make my day and make me so happy. Have a really nice evening, morning, midday, wherever you are. Really happy to have you here. And I'll see you on the next one.